had to pay the price. I saw in you what life was missing. You lit a flame that consumed my hate. I'm now one for reminiscing, but I traded all for your sweet embrace. 'Cause we lost everything. We had to pay the price. There's a canvas with two faces of fallen angels who loved and lost. It was a passion for the ages, but in the end, guess we paid the cost. A thing of beauty, I know, will never fade away. What you did to me, I know. Said what you had to say, but a thing of beauty will never fade away. Will never fade away. I see your eyes, I know you see me. You're like a ghost, you're everywhere. I'm your demon, never leaving. I'm made of soul, of rage and fear. That one thing that changed it all. That one thing that caused the fall. A thing of beauty, I know, will never fade away. What you did to me, I know. So what you had to say, but a thing of beauty, I know, will never fade away. And I'll do my duty, I know. Somehow I'll find a way, but a thing of beauty will never fade away. And I'll do my duty, will never fade away. Will never fade away. Will never fade away. Will never fade away. Cause we lost everything. We had to pay the price. was missing. You lit a flame that consumed my hate. I'm now one for reminiscing, but I traded all for your sweet embrace. 'Cause we lost everything. We had to pay the price. There's a canvas with two faces of fallen angels who loved and lost. It was a passion for the ages, but in the end, guess we paid the cost. A thing of beauty, I know, will never fade away. What you did to me, I know. Said what you had to say, but a thing of beauty will never fade away. Will never fade away. I see your eyes, I know you see
All right. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing all right.
Doing A-okay.
Awesome.
Not doing too bad. I can't complain.
Just got to get my water ready to go and get ready to roll into things here. So we're back to the BOR.
Yes, we are.
It feels like forever, doesn't it?
Has been a
bit.
while.
A little bit.
We've
Back to blowing
taken
shit
quite a
up.
break.
I'm
I
excited.
prefer
Go ahead.
you blow shit up. I'll shoot shit up.
Blow shit up. Let's do it.
I mean, back to just unintentionally becoming, just terrorizing the populace of Night City.
So I swear, if Rollbot screws Ring,
Robot has some sort of vendetta against Ring, but maybe it's a new season, new Robot. We'll see.
Maybe that would be awesome if it was.
That'd
New
be
season,
nice.
new robot. New season, same old robot, probably. All
Gotta
right.
have hope.
Well, let's go through and introduce everybody to our players, our characters tonight. And we'll start with you, Scotty, and just roll right on down the screen.
Hi everyone, I'm Matt, and I am back playing Scotty Sims, aka the Rat. He's the wheeler and the dealer of the group. He's a fixer who's he's a bit of a schemer. That's his shtick.
Scumbag is what I hear.
Says the man who killed the fish. I don't want to hear it.
You keep bringing up the fish like they're important.
They were innocent.
No one's innocent in Night City. Not even the fish.
Ooh. Did they taste good? That's the only thing I'm curious about. Probably. All right, Harper.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I play Harper Young, who goes by Ring. She is the psychotic. Oh, what's the best way to put this? Psychotic biker chick of the group, who apparently gets hit on by everybody.
Wow.
I mean, am I wrong?
It's psychotic biker chick. I mean, she's hot and all that. So.
I mean,
Checks out.
It does. All right, and I see we have a guest tonight as well.
yeah.
Fantastic.
Expecting a test.
All right, and Paul, last but not least.
Hey guys, I'm Rob, and I play Paul Lucero, who goes by Raiden as his handle. He's the old man of the group. As you probably heard, he killed a couple of fish last season. Still stands by that decision.
There were no survivors.
There were no survivors. They tasted delicious. He also is kind of the senior. Well, I guess they're not agents anymore. We'll find out. He's old, so he's senior something.
We'll find out. We'll find out what he is senior of. All right. So for tonight, we are breaking in with episode 1 with something going on with the group. You guys have some plan that you're working through, or I should say, your ever vigilant, most awesome, surely not sketchy fixer.
Of course, he's never led the group astray. So,
tell us all about it.
So the group kind of comes into a night market in the Glen that Scotty had told the other two about. So they're walking in. This guy's like, "All right, guys. I hear there's some good stuff here. There's also a couple things I want to check out."
Okay, what do you mean check out?
Well, okay. He kind of looks around, make sure there's like no one's listening. He's like, "Okay, so this dealer's been going around right now. Now, naturally, I get it, I deal myself, but word is on the streets. He's peddling some dirty stuff, all right? Heard people have been getting sick around here lately. So, I'm just going to talk to him. See if the rumors are
Right.
true.
Ring just kind of side glances at him. I'd rather put a bullet in his head myself.
That's why we need to confirm rumors before we shoot.
I mean, so you want to go out there and what? Clean up the streets? What do you
Look.
get out of this?
Look,
Lack of competition?
I mean, that's one part, yes. But second part, I don't like when people start dying because of this shit. There's the right way to do it and there's the wrong way to do it. So, I'm gonna figure out which way he's doing it.
Paul, actually, did you just say there's a right and a wrong way to peddle drugs?
Sky looks, I was like, yes, I did.
I don't know whether if you're serious or delusional.
Ring just kind of glances towards Scotty and goes, kid, shit is shit is shit. Doesn't matter which way you look at it.
Then you guys don't know shit about shit. Look, you can deal all you want, but business isn't gonna keep on going while your buyers keep dying.
You're not wrong there. That it's true. People are going to come back to a product that kills them. Well, most people anyway.
Unless he's selling it cheap, then some people are willing to take the risk.
All right, so
Back before.
you want to go talk to this dealer, see if the rumors are true, and then what do we do?
It's like, well, so I got you two for. You're big, imposing fellas, very dangerous. Maybe we can just scare them off?
Alright, now mommy, daddy button.
Fine, whatever. I'm getting hungry anyway. Pick up some food on the way.
Sure, I'll treat you as thanks.
You're gonna regret saying that.
Treat you once.
Okay.
Just means more food for me.
All right. Do you have any info on this guy other than he might be peddling some hot shit to
Idiots.
folks and killing them?
Well, apparently he's a little new to the scene. Came in, started dealing a bunch of drugs, and next thing I know, I'm hearing people getting sick all over. Quite a few deaths because of all of it. And that kind of pisses me off. So, I hear he operates around this area, and night market is up right now. I know he's here somewhere.
Well, Paul kind of looks over at the armory. We do actually need to restock some essential. All right, yeah, sure. You're treating us to some food, and yeah, I guess we'll do a bit of shopping.
Exactly. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Okay,
Alright.
yeah, I'm in.
So how are you guys? Are you gonna take the vehicle from the garage? Are you gonna walk? What are you doing? Gonna call a cab?
I mean, it's in the Glen. We can say we walked there or something. I don't think it'd be that far or anything. Besides, who wants to deal with night city traffic?
Yeah, but we'll stroll. We'll take a stroll. Why not?
No friendly
Decent
taxi
outside.
service. Okay.
Not today.
We might give him a call on the way back. You know, to help transport goods. Maybe a body.
A body. Ooh. All right, so you guys take a nice leisurely stroll through the Glen. Night City is a pretty busy city, so there's always something happening. A city that never sleeps.
Nope.
For the most part, you're unaccosted as you head that way. You got the average street vendors, the people who want to try and sell you something, stop you on the street. As you get down to, I would say you're within a block of the spot that you want to go to, Scotty. You do notice that the night market down here is pretty active, as usual. It's probably 20, 25 booths. Quite a few people in there. There are some more permanent structures that are part of this as well, but
Okay, so as they're walking in, he'll say that he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go ask around. You two, just shop for a bit, and I'll send y'all a message when I hear something."
All right. Huh.
all right. So what are you guys gonna do?
Ring's just kind of looking around like, I'm not a fucking shopper. Well, unless it's for guns. It's a different story, but...
Well, there are a couple of weapons dealers here. So.
He's gonna head straight that way.
Paul's gonna join her as he actually has a list of things to get himself.
Perfect. And Scotty, you're off looking for somebody?
Yeah, he's gonna be asking around, see if he can't find this person.
All right. Who you asking?
Let's see. I mean, I think when you go to any night market, you're gonna see some of the people walking around, or I'm sure you can find like certain shady-looking individuals. So he's gonna find someone that kind of matches that description and kind of start from there.
Someone that looks like you, or
Exactly. I'm glad you...
All right, it doesn't take you very long, man. It's pretty much just more common people. There's the obvious, some workers from in the city. There are some corpos that are here as well. Just average people for the most part that are walking around. You do see one fella who looks a little sketchy. He has not a mohawk, but he has like little towers of hair that stick out many different directions on his head, kind of like cornrows, but just like completely random little towers of hair.
All right. So Sky's gonna approach this guy. It's like, "Hey, Choom, how's it going? Love the hair, by the way."
Yeah, it's going good. What do you want?
I just wanted to ask you a question. He kind of looks left and right and just kind of leans in and is like, looking to get a little just a little something for a party. You know where you can get some of that?
Where you can get some something.
Yeah, like, maybe some Smash, synth coke, any of that stuff.
Man, why do you think I know where to get stuff like that?
His eyes kind of like drift up to the crazy ass looking hair for a second, then back to me, the man's eyes, like, a hunch.
Yeah.
Stereotyping.
Look, I don't know you. Where are you from?
Where I'm from? I'm from here, man. Look. He pulls out like 15 eddies. He's like, look, I'm not asking for free, man.
15 eddies, huh? I might know where you could find something.
Yeah? So
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah. Well, here, just give me the money there.
Alright, he'll kind of
Puts
roll
his hand out.
perception real quick, just see if
Sure.
this guy can tell if this guy's just gonna try to take the money and run.
Sure. Go ahead.
That is a scroll down. Oh, that's a nat 10. It's a 29. Scotty sees through this man.
Well, you get this. You definitely don't think he's gonna run. I mean, he doesn't have that stance like he's gonna run or anything like that. I mean, you know, he looks pretty solid. Sticks his hand out. He's like, you know, waiting for the money. Kind of shakes his hand a little bit.
Like he seems like he knows.
You do notice that he sticks his other hand kind of behind his back.
Sussy.
Alright.
Come on, man, give me the money. You want your stuff?
Tell me where he is, then you get the money. Simple transaction.
Tell you who, where, who. What do you want? What do you want to buy? You want to buy synth coke, right? Isn't that what you said? And he kind of hushes down a little bit. Says that. I got some right here. Just give me the money.
You got some.
Are you deaf now? What's the deal?
So hold on. I was looking for someone in the area who's dealing. That you? Did I just run into you?
Yeah, sure. I'll be you.
This guy just gives him a doubtful look. It's like, come on,
no,
man.
my name's you.
Come on, man. Be straight with me.
Look, you be straight with me. What are you trying to yank my chain or something? Tell me you want something. You got the money. I got the stuff. Let's do this. This is just biz, man.
I'm looking for the guy selling this stuff.
Well, look no further. He's right here.
And you got stuff.
You was blind, but now you see.
Well, let me see then. If you got anything.
You got the money? Puts his hand back up.
Scotty puts the 15 eddies in his hands, like, now show me.
Roll brawling.
Brawling. Where was that? Over here. It's 13.
So you put this money in this guy's hand, and he completely surprises you. He doesn't grab the money. He grabs your hand, brings his other hand around, and you feel something wrap around your wrist as your arm is being twisted up behind you. Yeah, you wanted some synth coke. That's what I heard, right? NCPD, you're under arrest.
Synth Coke? I was talking about Diet Coke, man. What the hell?
Yeah, you just paid me for it, pal. No bullshit.
Good thing.
So we're gonna
Paul's
take
off.
we're-
Just
we're
shopping.
we're gonna take a little trip downtown, you and I, and talk about this person that you're looking for.
It's like, come on. But since when did you guys actually do your damn jobs around here?
Is that the way you want to be?
Like, I bet you already know where the guy is.
You, sir, are under arrest. Let's go. And he pulls your other hand behind you, and you're now in handcuffs. With that, I'm going to jump over to you, Harper.
Yep.
So, give me a perception check, quick.
Okay, let's see. 13.
Okay, so there's actually two weapons vendors. One is a guy sitting on a rug on the ground. He's got like one of those pup tent style lean-to things over the top of him. He's got some boxes in behind him. They're metal boxes, like lock boxes. And he's just kind of sitting there. He looks like what you'd expect out of a 1970 hippie commune. Long beard, long hair, scraggly, loose-fitting tie-dye clothes. They're very loud-looking tie-dye clothes. There's like a little hookah off to the right. He's just kind of sitting there. And the other one is an actual building. Looks like a camper that was pulled in here, and there's a younger kid sitting behind the window. It's obviously bulletproof glass. Doesn't look like he's paying too much attention. Looks like he's doing something. And that one says guns. In the other one, you can tell that the hippie dude is a gun vendor because he actually has several weapons. Well, not gun vendor, but weapons vendor, because he's got several sitting out on the carpet in front of him.
She's gonna look at Paul and goes, "Which one?" Pretty.
Which one? What?
She points between the two vendors. She's like, "He's got pretties."
Oh, they both do, but they also both look like they probably stole these off the back of a fucking truck or something.
But pretties.
I don't know. Why choose? Shop at both. And he kind of walks over to the. He looks. So it's a tie-dye dude, and who's the other one?
The other one's just a younger kid. Has some cyberware that's visible. Like his left arm is cybernetic. And he's just sitting behind a window. Looks like he's looking down at something, doing something. You can't really see what he's doing.
He looks between the two of them. He goes over to the kid with the cybernetic arm. Kind of taps on the window.
Okay. He doesn't seem to be paying attention. He's doing something. You kind of tap on the window.
Hey, Choom, you want to make some eddies, or you want to, I don't know, continue tinkering around with whatever it is you're doing?
What? Well, man, what? I want to make some eddies. Yeah. You got. I'm game. What are we doing?
Ring kind of saunters up behind him and goes, "I want to look at pretties."
Oh, me too. I want to look at some pretties.
Paul looks from this kid to Ring's. He claps Ring on the shoulder and turns to the kid. "Here's some pretties. Enjoy." He kind of moves right around her and walks over to the guy with the tie-dye.
Ring's gonna look at Paul and be like, "I'm fixing to use a fucking pretty on your fucking ass."
Okay, so as he walks up to the dude with the sheet, he's like, "All right, do you have at least 2 fucking brain cells to rub together?"
This guy kind of sits there for a moment. He's got, he's kind of doing the whole Zen thing. He's got his eyes closed. And you can tell he heard you because you can see his face kind of scrunch up a little bit. He opens his eyes. At least 2. Maybe more.
Well, at least you're paying attention. He actually kind of fishes out and this is old school, very old school. He actually fishes out a folded piece of paper, and he kind of hands the guy the list. and on it's a list of munitions, ammo, ranging from pistol, rifle, shells, grenades. It's a pretty extensive list.
Okay, he takes your list and is kind of looking over it. And I'm gonna have you give me a perception check,
All right.
Raiden.
Stand by. As an 18.
Okay. I'm gonna move back over to you for a minute, Ring. So you just got through cussing out Raiden for being rude, and you now have this kid. Well, you're not really sure. I mean, he looks like he's probably late teens, maybe. Kind of got the blotchy face thing, oily skin, long scraggly hair. And he's got this excited look, like his when you looking at this guy, at first you think that he has cyber optics, and then you realize that his pupils are just that dilated. Hey, so what do we hold on a minute. What can I do for you? What I get for you? What do you want? You want something, right?
Yeah, hoping to look for new scope for my rifle.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, scopes. Those are cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a rifle. I just got I got this pistol. See? And he points, holds it up. So yeah, you're looking for a scope. I wish you luck. I hope Yeah, you need to find somebody who sells those weapons.
She just kind of stands there and looks at this kid for once, like, yeah, and walks over in the direction of Raiden. Is like, oh my fucking word.
Oh, hey, and he taps his pistol on the window. Hey, wait! Oh man, I tell you, I forgot. I sell those. I got something. What do you need? Just tell me what you want.
She kind of glances back, shakes her head, and just keeps walking.
All right. And he sits back down and goes back to what he was doing. All right, so Scotty.
Yep.
So this police officer is walking you away. As you hand over Paul, as you hand over that note, you kind of look around and you happen to notice out of the corner of your eye that you see Scotty walking with someone. And it's a weird looking guy. I mean, this guy's got this weird hair with they're like little towers sticking up everywhere. It's hair, but it's like little towers sticking up all over the place. He's got these really like just complete mirror shades in her big glasses, like cover up half his face. And this guy seems to be like guiding Scotty away.
And Paul kind of just sits there. He kind of watches for like a couple seconds as the guy is walking through the crowd with Scotty. Think the kid's got himself into some trouble.
What fucking now?
I don't fucking know. I mean, he looks back at the gun dealer. He's like, all right, hold that thought. I'm gonna be right back. In the meantime, how about you start getting together my order?
How about in the meantime, I will get you what you need.
Yeah, you do that. And he turns around and he starts kind of walking towards... He starts walking in Scotty's direction, but kind of moves to kind of parallel their... the route that they're taking.
Okay.
Ring just sighs. It's like, can't ever have a fucking relaxing day. Fuck this shit.
So this dude, the older gentleman sitting on the carpet, he takes, since Paul is turned away, he takes the piece of paper that Paul has everything written out on and hands it off to the side. Person comes up and grabs it and takes off. And he looks up at you, Harper. Is there something that I can help you with, miss?
She sighs and says, no, I'm with him. I just wanted to look at guns and scopes.
Well, I have guns and scopes.
Yeah, but I gotta go see what's wrong with my friend now.
You don't
I'll be
think
back.
you don't think he can handle it?
She kind of glances over in the direction that Paul's going. She's like, honestly, probably not. No.
Wow, no faith.
Oh, all right.
The worst he'd do is, oh, okay,
Blow
never
shit
mind.
up and have all of NCPD on us.
Yeah, it might be collateral damage.
Well, this guy just nods to you, yeah, in his deep, knowing way.
I'll be back. And she goes and starts heading after Paul. Fuck this shit. She'll actually go over internal comms and be like, kid, you okay?
I guess Scotty's close enough to hear that.
She said internal comms. Do you don't have them?
They do have, yeah, we do.
It's like, just give me a moment.
What's happening?
Nothing. Just give me a moment. If I really need help, I'll say something.
Who's your friend?
Oh, crud. Hold on a second. And there we are. Sorry about that.
So Ring asks Scotty, who's your pal?
Just a friend. You know, no need for you two to get involved, and definitely don't make a fucking scene. Jesus Christ.
So as you're talking on your internal comms, this officer's like, hey, pay attention. Kind of slaps you on the back.
Hey, okay, look, man. We do some real justice on the streets. Hear me out real quick. Because I think we're here for the same goddamn thing.
Oh yeah? How about we head over here and talk? And he kind of leads you over to an alleyway.
Alright. And he goes willingly.
Okay. What do you have on you, Scotty?
I mean, I think he has his, he probably has, like, his bat. Probably has his bat and a couple other, his usual things, I guess.
Okay.
So, when they get in the alleyway, it's like, I assume if you're here, you already know that there's a deal in the area. People get sick, right?
Yeah, how do I know that's not you? How do I
Because
know you're not the dirtbag, scumbag?
Because if I was, why would I be looking around to buy my own shit?
Maybe you just
I'd
thought I
be
was
looking to sell
competition.
things, not buy.
Maybe you just thought I was competition.
Look, if I were a dealer, I'd be looking to sell right now, not buy. Look, here's the thing. We both heard guy around here started selling, people begin sick. that shit don't fly with me. So I was trying to find him. That's when I ran into you. So here's what I'll say. I'm willing to work with you on this. We can help track this guy down and get him locked up.
You got some balls, I tell you that.
I've been told that a couple times.
So, as you guys are walking and talking, you're kind of walking down this alleyway, and he's talking to you as you're walking down this alley. You know, I don't know you from anybody else, so I don't make it a habit of just trusting some strange person like you that I don't know. Obviously, you're a fixer, some side.
This guy just shrugs like, not wrong.
And you know an awful lot about narcs. So, the Kims.
I know a thing or two.
So how do I know you're not just looking to knock out your competition?
Truth is, you don't. But here's another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have someone peddling clean drugs or someone peddling dirty drugs that's getting people killed left and right?
It's a good question. Maybe. So how are you going to convince me? We can sit here and talk all day. That don't mean nothing.
Well, one thing I can do. Got a bit of chrome in me, chemical analyzer. If I can get a sample of his stuff, I can tell if it's as dirty as the reports say.
Yeah, do you even know what this guy looks like? Or gal or whatever?
Question for you, Greg.
Hmm.
Would Scotty have heard any of that?
You may.
Okay. So, Scotty, it's like, alright. Here the guy's about, a little on the taller side. Black hair, slick back. Apparently he's got a nasty scar across his nose. That's what I've heard.
What's his name?
Is that another thing Scotty would have heard? Or is not that much?
Sure, it's your world, man. I just live in it.
Alright. It's like, don't know about a name, but it's got a handle. Right now, it's going by Mad Dog.
I like it. All right, give me a perception quick. Perception check quick, Scotty.
Perception?
Yep.
Alright. That's a 15.
Okay. And so, Paul,
Mm-hmm.
you watch as this guy with the spiky hair and Scotty go walking down this alleyway. Pretty tight alleyway. I mean, it's basically about 3 people could get through there. 3 people wide, so it's kind of tight.
Okay.
You gonna follow them? You gonna wait? You gonna what?
Paul's gonna follow them at a bit of a distance, but I'm actually gonna roll perception because he has cyber audio suite.
Okay.
So stand by. That is a 23.
Okay. You can isolate the sound of their conversation, so you can hear what they're talking about. And to your surprise, this NCPD officer, who you now know that apparently this is a cop, doesn't seem to be threatening anything other than taking him downtown.
Okay, so Paul kind of, He stays towards the entrance to this alleyway, not wanting to make the situation any escalate anything, but especially given that he kind of heard the conversation. But he does keep an eye on Scotty from where he's at. He basically kind of just leans up against the wall of the building. Kind of looks like he's just watching the crowd.
Okay. And as you're leaning up against the building, they're kind of watching the crowd, watching to keep an eye on what's going on with Scotty. You also attract some attention. She's about 5'2". Obviously a working girl, but pretty cute.
Okay.
And she kind of moves over by you. She's like, "Hey, honey, what are you doing?"
Paul looks over at her. I'm just holding up this wall.
Yeah. So you're not from around here, are you?
Not this part of the city, no. But I'm NC born and bred.
Oh yeah? Where? What part? Where are you from?
Bit before your time. But Haywood originally.
Haywood. Oh yeah. There's a band from down there that I went to see the other night. I forget what the name of them is, but they were really good.
Well, there's a lot of bands coming out of spots like Haywood and
Oh yeah.
Pacifica.
Tell me, what ones do you know? I'm gonna leave you right there.
Okay.
Harper. So you see Scotty take off down an alleyway with somebody. You see Paul kind of lean up against the wall by the alleyway like he's just kind of keeping watch on things, and he's standing there for a little bit, and he seems to have some company now, and they're definitely huckle-chucking over there. Seem to be hitting it off pretty well, having a conversation.
So she's gonna roll her eyes when she sees what's going on with Paul, and she's internal agent. She goes, "Have fun with that, junk." You got any clue on what's going on with Scotty and who the fuck it just took him off down that alleyway?
Kind of Paul responds via their internal comms. He's like, "Nah, it's just some NCP officer. I'm pretty sure he probably took Scotty as the guy selling the hot merchandise." From what I can tell, it's not a big deal. It seems like they're coming to a potential compromise. Seems this guy might ask Scotty for his help, or rather, Scotty offered it. Who knows if this badge is gonna take it.
Yeah, the day I trust fucking NCPD put a fucking bullet in my head. Fuck those assholes.
I mean, not all cops are bad, but I get your point. And I'm just keeping an eye on the kid. You want to come scare this, I don't know, this one away? Way too young. And I ain't interested.
Kinda laughs and she's like, "Every fucking NCPD cop I've met except my father was a piece of shit."
Well, gee, thanks.
Hey, I didn't know you were in CPD, so fuck you. She's like, "What do you expect me to do? You have fun with that. You attracted her, you deal with her."
Fine.
Wow, man. Friends like those.
Seriously, right?
She's like, "What do you want me to do? Come act like I'm your girlfriend or something?"
I mean, yeah, that's usually what you do in a situation like this.
Can Scotty hear this?
Yes, they're on internal.
Yeah,
He's like,
internal
well,
comms.
usually it's the other way around.
True.
You
but-
you got
Fucker,
you,
you're the one that sent them to me. Fine if I have to. You owe me, bitch.
so before you start that, as you guys are having this conversation back and forth, you do happen to look around. You notice there are vid screens all over this area, and all over in the night market. There's actually one big one that has commercials running on it. You got a News 54 report that's on there. You figure out a couple things like the latest body count numbers and stuff like that. Body count's up to 74, but yeah. So go ahead and do your thing there, Ring. What are you gonna do?
She's gonna walk up and she's gonna kind of side eye the chick and looks at Paul and's like, "Skank bugging you?"
Who you calling skank?
You
Skank.
slut.
Paul, at this point, Paul has nothing to say. He's got to just look in between them like, what the fuck?
Seriously, you just walk up here on me and start getting all up in my shit?
Well, considering the fact you messing with my man, yeah.
Your man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She kind of looks at Paul and's like, "You want to just say it?"
I mean, she's not wrong. This is the old lady.
The old lady. Yeah, she is the old lady, all right.
This old lady can still put a fucking bullet in your head, asshole.
Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me?
Calm down. Look. I'm taken. Appreciate the offer.
Hey, Seuss, I think this bitch is threatening me.
You messing with my man. What do you expect me to do?
Well, you see a couple of what looked like tiger claws, basically, come walking over. Yeah, this tiger claw's name is Jesus, by the way.
I like it.
I mean, not all of them have to be like Asian. Surely they let others in, right? They could let a Hispanic in. Why not?
Not necessarily.
I didn't say he was Hispanic. I just said his name's Jesus. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Quit racial profiling. Anyway.
Quit racial profiling. These guys only hired this race.
Hey, welcome in, Gemma.
So I'm gonna leave you guys right there, as you now have more company that's coming over to join you and the lovebirds there, and the cat fight potential that's gonna go on. Scotty, so your attention is definitely divided because you got this shit going on over here, and Paul's maybe picking up a lot lizard or something. I don't know. Something's going on.
He's getting hit on.
Hey, you never know. Maybe she's really nice. I mean,
maybe.
I don't know. Maybe that's what Paul needs to like calm down a little. Maybe he just needs a little lady in his life.
Apparently, he's got one. An old lady. So.
Wow!
I
mean, they're all fucking old. Let's be honest.
At least Ring looks hot still.
I mean, Scotty's in his 20s.
Ish.
Kind of.
So as you got this going on in the back of your head, listening to this through the comms, and you have this conversation going on with this police officer, you notice kind of off to your left, you notice somebody coming up the alleyway, and it doesn't seem like a person that should bother you. It's almost as like a street urchin, just kind of moving their way up the alleyway. Not super tall, not real big. Just kind of coming towards you guys like they're looking to maybe try and get around you.
All right. Does the cop notice this person?
No.
All right. So Scotty, I imagine Scotty's gonna like kind of stop the conversation as this person's approaching. And he'll kind of like he'll like turn his head over to the guy, pretty much telling the cop that there's another person here to alert him.
And he looks at you kind of odd for a minute. What's your problem? And he's looking and he's like, oh shit. Hey, you! What are you doing? Get out of here! And he kind of turns a little bit like he's gonna walk towards that person. You still got cuffs on you, brother. So.
Yeah, I figured. So I felt like you were trying to put it in a bit like where I could run away, but I was like, nah, still got cuffs. What am I gonna do?
So
like, unless I could possibly use contortionist to dislocate the thumbs and slip out of the cuffs.
give it a try.
Okay.
Just FYI, you have your bat on you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's roll for this. God damn it, that's a nat one. No, it's not slipping out.
Yeah.
I vote Scotty breaks his thumb. Instead of dislocates it.
I'm thinking we're gonna check that out real quick here, Scotty, because give me an odd or even, buddy.
Even Steven. It never fails.
Okay, you don't break your thumb, but I mean that did not feel good at all. That hurt.
All right, it's like in his mind, it's like, God damn it, put him on tight.
And you see, and as you're screwing around trying to get out, you see this. The cop goes like this. It's like, oh fuck, oh, and he drops down to his knees. And this person comes rushing forward and actually pushes you to the ground, grabs your bat, and proceeds to crack this officer's skull in. Just hammering on it with your bat.
Right.
This guy's gonna go like, whoa, okay.
Odd or even, Raiden?
Even Steven.
Okay. Actually, Harper, I'm gonna have you give me a perception roll, please.
17.
Okay. So, Scotty, yeah, you've been knocked down. You're laying on your back at this point and watching this person. You can't really tell whether it's male or female. It's dressed in like heavy rags, just going to town on this. I mean, like totally cracking the this is like a almond that's been cracked open at this point.
Jesus.
Oh God. So Scott's like, I think you got him, buddy.
Looks at your bat, tosses it on top of you, glances at you, and all you see are the eyes look this. It's like solid white circles. So you got dark black with this white circle, looks like a donut as the retina, and then black in the center.
Okay, so Scotty will be looking at
Yeah.
this person.
Yeah, Scotty. It looks like you got him. And they take off down the alleyway.
Please tell me Scotty has a recording device somewhere.
Actually, it's been a while. Let me check his cyberware. Does he have something for that?
So while you check on that, we're gonna go back out to our little scene out here. So this girl that you just called a hoe, she pulls out a cigarette and lights it, and doing her thing. She's like, I think you need to get the hell out of here. That's what I think.
Nah, if it goes and leans against the wall next to Paul.
think you should just pay me for my time, because you're wasting my time.
You approached him.
That's right, because this is my place of work.
Okay, don't mean we have to accept it.
Look. Thanks, but no thanks. I gotta go. I gotta. By the way, can I roll perception to see if Paul kind of heard what was going on in the alley?
Sure.
All right. Let's see what we get here. Hold on. Stand by. And scroll up. Yep. Up a little more. It's a 22.
Okay. So as you're trying to converse with this obviously pissed off, working girl, and her friends are walking up on you. You do hear some scuffling going on in the alley behind you. But more importantly, you look up at this large vid screen, and it's big. It's like 20 feet wide, 10 feet tall, kind of like 35 feet off the ground. So everybody in the
Kind of like a jumbotron.
Yeah, everybody could see it. And you see a video start playing on there. And it's a video of Scotty in his bat just pounding the shit out of somebody.
Kid, did you just flatline that cop?
I'm in handcuffs right now. Someone came here, beat the shit out of this guy, somehow knows my name, and just ran off.
Fuck. Well, guess what? The entire night market just watched you bash that fucking guy's head in.
The hell are you talking about? First of all, I didn't. And what do you mean they all saw?
Big screen.
Whoever did it just recorded it and uploaded it to the net.
And they look like you.
Person that just beat the shit out of that cop was like covered in a bunch of rags. Sure as hell don't look like me.
Did you get a look at their face?
They were completely fucking covered.
Anything aside from the rags?
Well, it saw weird. Could have been like an eye, maybe?
Yeah.
Looked like a white disc, black in the middle.
All right. So Paul, at this point, kind of as they're having that kind of conversation, Paul, he turns to the Joy Toy. Hey, thank you for the time. Just he kind of turns around and walks down the.
Hey, where's my money? You're not gonna walk away from me and not pay me.
Look, I got more important things to worry about. Thank you for your time.
This is my space. You're gonna pay me rent for being in it. Whoa, and everybody kind of turns and starts watching the vid screen. Her
Paul
and her
kind of
friend.
walks off. Paul walks off. He doesn't even respond.
Rink's gonna quickly skirt after him.
But if the woman had been paying attention, or if Ring had been paying attention, he was actually clutching his the grip of his revolver. He was losing his patience very, very quickly. But he kind of books it down the alleyway to Scotty.
During this whole thing, as Ring's falling after him, she is busting out laughing over the intercoms.
And
Like she's just laughing and harassing Paul at this point about this.
As you guys take off down the alleyway, you hear the News Network 54 feed come back on, talking about this rogue video of some guy killing an NCPD officer, an undercover officer, in a night market in the Glen. And it shows a picture of Scotty.
Oh, great. So as they come up on the scene, what do they see?
Okay, so you go running down this alley, and you see Scotty laying there in handcuffs. He's been knocked on his ass. His bat is on top of him, filled with it's gore, ichor. And you see this other body, and the body's basically fine, but the head has been turned into mush.
So he's dead.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Okay. So, oh, shit. Well,
I don't know. Might need to check his pulse first.
there
Just to be
goes
sure.
the witness who could have cleared your fucking name short ahead.
Ring's just looking at this, and she actually kind of freezes. She's like, shit, screw
Paul kind of looks over at her. So you good? You're not about to fall apart on me here, because we're about to have a really big shit show.
And this is a pretty gruesome scene. I mean, this guy's like hair and brains and everything else. You'd probably see an eyeball laying there on the ground as well.
Not so much the scene as memories harassing her.
Ah,
Well,
This guy's gonna say like, so don't suppose you guys could get the key to these handcuffs, could you?
Paul, he kind of looks at the body and then looks at Scotty. He's like, all right, first of all, we're leaving the bat. Forget it. And he doesn't touch the bat. He kind of like kicks it off Scotty. And I'm going to actually have him try to... Where is it? Where is the thing? Pick the lock. On the handcuffs.
okay, go for it.
That's a 10.
What are you using to try and pick the lock?
Pick lock.
Okay, you broke that.
Yeah, sorry, the lockpick. He broke it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Kind of looks over at the body. Really don't want to fucking touch the goddamn thing. Has already enough fucking prints here.
Ring just kind of shakes her head as while he's trying to pick the lock, she'll move over and start searching the body. But she went dead silent, like distant look to her eyes.
Try not to leave prints. Just keep it to a bare minimum. All right, kid. So, Paul actually he kind of pulls out his revolver and he's looking around, kind of looking at the buildings, the windows, seeing where there might have been a camera or something. See how that video was recorded. Not that they kind of need one, because people have eyeballs for cameras nowadays. Well, at least in Cyberpunk.
Well, hold on just a second. Give me conceal reveal object roll.
Me?
Yep.
All right, stand by. Okay. I'm gonna add. Let's see. 3 luck to that to make that a 12.
Okay. Harper, you know, kind of patting down what's left of this guy, and his front right pocket, it's got a set of keys.
She pulls them out and she's just sitting here muttering something. And if you're listening, it almost sounds like my father all over again.
And there's several keys on this set of keys. One is obviously a set of handcuffs, old school handcuffs, by the way.
She's just cursing as she's looking through these keys. She's gonna move over and start trying to figure out which one it is.
So, Paul, as you're looking around trying to identify something, anything, you don't see anything. There's nothing that jumps out at you.
Okay.
There are some security cameras on the buildings. You can kind of see back up the alleyway towards the night market, but it didn't look like any video was shot from that direction, but you see some cameras up there. And your eyes kind of drift down from looking at the cameras, and you see the woman that was wanting you to pay her rent is now looking down the alleyway. Hey, you come back here. You owe me some money.
Paul kind of looks over at Ring. Could you take care of that while I'll go get Scotty situated.
Nope,
And
already on it. You deal with your own bitch problem.
All right. And he kind of he stands up. He holsters his weapon, and based on his kind of his memory of the video, and kind of his initial scan of the immediate area, what was the point of view of the video? Like what was it taken? Like what direction kind of
opposite of
was it
where basically the direction that this guy was the body is facing, which is down the alley away from the night market.
So basically, if it's north south, the entrance would be at the north. The body would be facing south.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where the recording came from. So as he's walking back towards that, he's kind of looking at the cameras on the north side of I guess of the alleyway.
Okay.
And just kind of making a mental note of that.
Scotty, what are you doing? So Harper's trying to help you get uncuffed.
All right. He's like,
you see Paul's kind of wandering off, looking up at something, and you now hear these people moving down the alleyway towards you. More than one, by the way.
all right. He's like, shit. We got to get out of here.
I mean, the only one with you right now, I think, is Ring at this point.
Yeah, I mean, we say Sky just said that over the internal comms. It's like, we got a crowd forming. And if I heard right just a second ago, this shit is already on the news. So
Yeah, it's already on News 54, kid. You're fucking famous. Congratulations.
And we're fixing to be for being associated with you. Whee! Not.
Could just leave him there. I mean,
It's like, well, Sebastian always said he could cover our tracks. Might be a good time to ask him if he can get to work to that.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you. I'm gonna deal with this one. But then he kind of looks at the approaching Joy Toy that he's gonna try to convince to go the other way. So as he walks up to her, he's like, "Look, how much?
well,
Considering we didn't even talk for a fucking hour, how much do you want?"
well, come on now. That makes me think you think I'm cheap or something.
Just give me a price so you can go back to whatever the fuck you were doing, and I can go back to what I was doing.
200 eddies.
Fine. He flips her 200 eddies.
And a kiss.
Nope. Take your 200 eddies and start walking.
Well, she's got the 200 eddies, but she's like, no. That bitch deserves this, so you're giving me a kiss.
You know what?
Can Ray hear this conversation? She has audio enhancers.
Sure.
I'm gonna actually roll odd.
She's gonna.
So odd. He gives her a kiss. Even.
Okay.
He might just shoot her. Like she's trying his patience.
Is he a fighter or a lover? We'll see now.
Oh, we already know what kind of person he is.
Let's do it.
All right, let's roll. Come on, roll, goddammit. Why is this not working? Hold on.
Should I roll a d6 for you?
Let me just use advanced die roller because for some reason it's clicking. Apparently, robot does not.
The suspense.
Apparently, it's not working. Hold on, I'm gonna roll one here. Via Discord.
This poor innocent woman get shot in the face, or does she get her?
Well, it's a 1. So, I guess he leans in, gives her a kiss on the forehead. There you go. Have a good day.
What? No, that's not even. What do you think you're
You
funny
asked
or
for
something?
You
Rain
asked for a
just-
fucking kiss. You didn't specify where.
It's
You
gotta,
asked for
it's
200
gotta,
eddies.
it's
You got you 200
It's
eddies.
gotta be painful.
You're
Rain
trying
She
my fucking
deserves
patience.
this. It's
Ring
gotta
just
be
pipes up.
painful.
Ring just pipes up over in internals and goes, "Just fucking kiss the bitch already and get it over with."
He leans in and gives her a quick peck on the lips. All right, get the fuck out, please. You tried my patience.
She ain't really your old lady, is she?
You have 3 seconds, or you're gonna have to go call your
Come,
friend
you can't,
Jesus.
come on, just give me an answer. She ain't your lady.
Yes, she's my old lady. Okay. Now
Doubling
keep it fucking
down.
moving.
Whatever.
Scotty's just gonna say to Ring, he's like, now I can see why the guy is single.
Fucking kiss. Stupid children. And he's muttering that under his breath.
She goes to turn to walk back up the alley, kind of stuffs the $200 in her brassiere, and she goes to turn to walk back down the alley, and she stops, and she's looking just past you, Raiden. And she glances back at you, and she's like, "You know that was a cop, right?"
Yeah, I know. And that wasn't my friend that did it.
Look, I don't want any trouble with the police, so you need to leave. You need to leave
Yeah.
now.
We're getting out of here. You didn't see us.
That's not going to work, because I got to go tell them that you're here. So you got until they get back over here to get out of here.
Fine, give us 5 minutes.
You were kind of cute too, by the way, but it's okay.
Yeah. All
That
right.
buys you an extra I'll walk slow.
He turns around and goes back to the other two. We got about 5 minutes. We need to beat feet. Let's go.
Grab him. I've got the keys. We'll figure it out in fucking
So
way.
he pretty much he reaches down, yanks Scotty, he grabs Scotty by the collar, yanks him up to his feet. All right, let's get moving.
Like, whoa, gotta get the bat. That thing's got my handprints on it.
Just leave the fucking bat. We take the murder weapon with us. Makes you look even more guilty.
Or they find my fingerprints on the thing, and that's also bad. Just fucking
They've
take
got
it.
They've already got your picture, dude.
yeah, they've
That
got you
ain't
all
gonna be
over
much
News 50 fucking 4.
So then what does it matter if that's left? Just take it.
Ring kind of looks at him and is like, "Get a point. Take it."
He literally picks it up. She grabs the bat. All right, well, put it in his. I'm assuming Scotty came with a bag, right?
I mean,
Something.
he has like a kind of like a long coat, so he probably has a spot in there. He just kind of hides it.
That bat's his baby, so.
Yeah, he puts it in the
sentimental
guy's
bat.
jacket. All right, let's get going.
All right, so you guys are heading back up the alley, or you're going back towards the night market?
We're going away from the night market.
Yeah,
Okay.
moving away from the night market.
All right, so they heft your handcuffed ass up off the ground and the three of you start walking away. You're still in cuffs, by the way, Scotty.
Yep. He's like, that person knew my name. Like, my name.
Male or female?
What did that sound like? Greg?
You really couldn't tell. It was a soft voice, not, I would say neutral at best. Not necessarily feminine, but not masculine either.
Okay, so it's either like an effeminate man or a masculine woman. It's like, honestly couldn't tell. Just that perfect range of androgynous, you know?
I will say this, for the amount of power that was displayed in like bashing that police officer's skull, they didn't look like they were that big.
Okay, so they're a bit stronger than their frame suggests. Probably got some chrome, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, given what we've seen, we've already seen an copy of you. Not hard to believe that there would be another.
Yeah, hopefully this isn't that all over again. It's been a couple months.
It's
All right, let's get back home. Get you. He kind of looks over at Scotty because I'm assuming the bat was kind of tossed on him, so he's probably got like goo on him.
Mm-hmm. He's got a
He
little.
turns to him. He kind of pulls his jacket closed and like buttons it a little bit to keep it closed. Keep your head down, kid. And he looks over at Ring. How's it coming with the keys? The quicker we get him uncuffed, the less suspicious he looks.
It's like, I ain't messed with this shit. Fuck, who knows how long. And she's sitting there still sorting through the keys, trying to figure out which one's which, and she's kind of following after him.
Could Scotty try to slip out of the cuffs again while they're trying?
Sure.
Okay, surely I don't roll another nat 1. That's a 16. I rolled a nat 2. You know, close, but not quite.
Better.
16 will do it.
Okay. He's like, all right, hold on, just forget the keys. And next thing, no.
That'd have been a lot funnier if you'd have like walked over by her and been like, "Hey, I think maybe that one, or try that one."
But as soon as she finds the right one, the two of them just notice the cuffs just fall to the ground. He's like, got it, okay, put me down.
She's looking at him, she's like, fucking. And she just takes the keys and throws them at him.
It's like, look, it took me a bit, alright? They're very tight. You know, they don't normally do them that tight.
She just kind of raises the brows, like, nope, not saying it, not saying it, not saying it, nope. Nope. Keep my mouth shut. Fuck this. Let's go.
So you guys head down that alley and you come out back out on the street. You were 3 blocks here, so you're about 4 blocks from the hotel. And all 3 of you hear this kind of scrambled sound in your internal comms. And
The usual.
a second later, you hear that same soft voice that you heard in the alleyway come across your internal comms. Do you want to play a game?
Duff. Ring just kind of looks at the other two, like, the fuck?
Sky
Not
just says,
particularly, no.
Sky just says, nope, and he engages his scrambler, descrambler.
Okay.
Assuming that works for all of them, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I think I can remember.
I think it's technically Paul and Ring would have like the keys to unscramble.
Gotcha. Okay.
Give me a perception roll, guys.
All right.
Stand by. Is this going to require hearing at all?
Sure.
I got a
That's it.
12.
That's a 21 for me then.
I got a 20.
So you guys take off, headed back in the direction of the hotel. Harper, you notice a small, somewhat high drone. It's about yay big. That big.
She's gonna kind of nudge Paul and motions towards said drones. We got company.
As you do that, you see NYPD squad car pull coming towards you.
Shit.
Fucking shit.
So they're about 4 blocks from the hotel?
Yep.
So it's safe to assume that they know the general area fairly decently.
Yeah.
Okay. So Paul's gonna pull Ring and Scotty into a nearby alleyway and start. Basically, he's gonna start making his way to the hotel, kind of via what would constitute the back roads.
Ring is just gonna be like, I really hope they don't remember the incident with Officer Young and his daughter.
Scotty,
She's kind of taps her fingers.
give me a perception check.
Okay. A 16.
As Paul grabs you and kind of pulls you into the alley, you happen to notice, just looking across the street, there's several shops across the street. A couple of them have like neon reader signs, and across those signs it says, and it's like the floating letters, it says, "Do you want to play a game? Do you want to play a game? Do you want to play a game?" Just then you hear the squad car siren going off, and they are coming over to that alley.
Okay.
He sees that, and he's like, ah, fuck. He disengages the scrambler, descrambler. He goes, what the hell do you want?
So first, the squad car pulls in there, and these officers jump out of their car. Freeze! Get your heads in the air! Don't make any sudden moves. We will shoot you.
Ring just kind of sighs. It's like, oh, they will. They're a bunch of fucking backstabbing bastards.
I'm aware.
Surrender now, and no one has to get hurt.
Liars.
Get down on the ground.
Paul kind of looks at Scotty and Ring. He's like, we're not going to shoot our way out of this. And if we lead them back home, we'll have even more questions to answer. So,
Ring sounds because you don't get it. If they know who I am, I'm fucked.
look, we're fucked. Either way.
No, you don't understand. I am royally fucked if they get a hold of me and find out who I am.
Okay, then try and shoot your way out of this. See how that does. Because again, we lead them back to where we live, and there's gonna be a whole host of new fucking questions. So, Paul actually he stops, puts his hands up.
Ring just looks at Paul and is like, it was nice fucking knowing you assholes. And she'll stop.
Daddy?
As they're doing that, he stops as well, but he's gonna ask, like, what's this game?
Do you want to live?
Can they all hear this?
Well, yeah, it's over the comms.
Yeah?
Like, preferably, yeah.
I mean, I wasn't planning on dying today. I was just planning on doing some shopping, but sure.
So do I. Kill them, and we'll talk.
How many cops are here right now?
Just the two in the car.
Just the two?
For now,
So you
I
want
mean,
us-
you know these guys don't just come in pairs, they come in packs. This is NCPD, by the way.
So you want us to flatline a couple of cops? It's
If you
Why?
don't hurry up and make a decision, you're not going to have a choice. If you go with them, you know it's not going to end well.
No, I'm gonna be dead in a heartbeat.
Then again, for someone who seems to be able to lived through anything.
Scotty just kind of looks to the others and he's like, and they can see him kind of like reaching for his bat in his coat, like, we might have to.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that feeling. So Paul pulls his revolver and opens fire.
Okay, hold on a minute. Give me an initiative roll from each one of you.
Okay. It's gonna be a 16.
Lost him. Give me just a second here. All right. Okay, hold on just a second. And what did you get, Scotty?
13.
Okay, and Ring?
13. But I get a +2 mod too as well, so.
So 15?
It's a 13 with the +2.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. And we're going to leave you guys right there for just a few minutes here and take a short break. Give everybody a chance to get up, stretch their legs, grab whatever you need to grab, have a smoke, whatever. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So thank you, everybody, for being here with us. Hope you hang on and check out what's going to happen next as our team finds themselves in a interesting spot. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
All right.
All right. Well, looks like we're still waiting for Paul to get back.
You heard the group was in danger, and he's just like, "No, I'm out."
Had to get some taquitos.
Taquitos. So please do take a stab at what you think is going to happen. Will our group survive? Will one of our players die tonight? See what happens.
I mean, these guys are never truly dead.
True, we can die, but be fine afterwards.
We hope.
Aye. There we go.
I mean, do we really know what happened after last episode? So,
Who knows? We'll see. All right.
All right, so you are all in combat at this point. So Raiden, you were going to open fire, so go for it. Which you have two police officers. One, so the car's kind of parked diagonal to you. So the one on the passenger side is the easy shot, and the driver is on the far side. Driver looks like he has some sort of shotgun, and the one on your side probably a heavy pistol.
He opens fire on the guy nearest him.
That would be the one with the heavy pistol. Go for it.
Okay. Let's see. This has... Oh, okay. So 21 for 2 damage, triple sixes. 22 damage.
22 damage. Okay, you hit him. Is that a single fire weapon? And
That is a very heavy pistol.
3 6s in there too, I see. So I'm gonna have you roll me 3d8.
3d8. Stand by. Hopefully. If hold on. For some reason, Robot is being an asshole. Let me reload. Roll 20.
Just FYI for the audience, we have our own form of combat injuries for critical wounds that we use. So that's what this is all about. To find out what just happened, because he did roll 3 6s in his damage.
That's a lot of 6s.
That's a
It's
lot
an
of
8,
6s.
a 1, and an 8.
An 8, a 1, and an 8. Okay, so... Alright, so he just took a round straight to the chest. And... Ooh. Alright, so this you shoot him, and this really weird thing because he doesn't seem to react right away.
Yeah.
You can tell that bullet just sliced through his armor like butter. It still absorbed a lot of the damage. But he is able to return fire on you. Roll evasion for me, please.
All right. Stand by. Where is that? That is a 26.
Okay, so you evade his shot. So you basically both fire at the same time.
I just happened to hit mine. Because I'm his Huckleberry.
Sorry about that. They're gonna serve. They're serving tonight.
We're serving.
I'm not gonna change it either. Who's gonna serve?
Greg is notorious for his typos.
Yeah, I love typos. Hey, it's poetic license.
That's right.
So yeah, he returns fire on you. You dodge out of the way of that. So what does that look like?
So yeah, Paul. I mean, he quick draws his revolver and puts a hole in him, and again, he kind of, as he does so, he kind of moves off the side, kind of off that center line, so to speak. But he does take a round kind of in the shoulder, but his armored jacket kind of absorbs it. So he stumbles a little bit, but he's kind of still on his feet.
This guy, one hand goes up to his chest, and he just starts coughing up blood. Oh! And with that, Scotty, you're up.
All right. So, are these guys close enough for Scotty to run at them with melee?
The one that just got shot is. The other one's on the other side of the car, so.
All right, well, let's kick this guy while he's down. So Scotty's going to come at him with the electro bat.
Yeah, it's getting plenty of use tonight. Okay, roll.
All right. That is a 23 for, wowie, what a roll. 9 whole damage. That's 3 1s and a 6.
Jesus, damn.
You hit him. Tell us what that looks like.
All right, so Scotty sprints towards the guy and raises the bat up as he makes like a short little jump, comes down at the guy. Unfortunately, all the blood and gore on the bat make it slip just a little upon impact, so that really lessens the impact from what it otherwise would have been.
All right. And Harper.
This one that they've all attacked is still alive?
Oh yeah, he's still up. He's taking quite a beating now.
She's gonna attempt to finish him off with rippers.
Looks like I'm gonna die. Oh well.
All right, go for it.
18 for 8 and 18 for 14.
All right, so you finish him off with that second blow. So tell us what that looks like.
So,
oh, hold on a minute. Give me 2d8. We'll add a little flavor in here for you. 3 and a 6. All right, so you. Okay. Yes. All right, so the killing blow is going to take him in the chest. Go for it.
perfect. So she is going to charge in as her rippers come out, and in a very picturesque move of those that have seen her solo play, she's going to use the exact same move she did to kill her final victim with that whole fiasco with her father. Slam the rippers in the chest, twist, and rip out.
Awesome. Okay, so you take that dude
More
out.
combat shit over here.
She has reason to despise NCPD. very big reason to despise Speedy.
Scotty and Raven. Or, I'm sorry, Scotty and Ring. Roll evasion.
All right. That is a 16.
16 for me as well.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
All right, so you both take 55 points of damage as this
Okay.
guy opens up with an auto shotgun.
Okay.
Oof. God damn.
I should have added more options to that poll.
Well, not dead yet.
No, but damn close.
Raiden, you're up, man. Your two compadres here just like totally ganged up on this poor police officer that you shot in the chest. And the blue did not win tonight because he goes down horribly with rippers and all kinds of nastiness. And his partner opens
Takes
up with
that shit personally.
Absolutely. So your friends are now a bloody mess. So
So Paul turns and looks to put a hole in that guy too.
go for it. Roll.
That's a 16. We're gonna put the. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that.
And he evades it.
Oh,
Ducks behind the car. You gave up your
Huh?
chance to surrender. Now I'm just gonna kill you. All of you.
yeah.
Scotty, you're up.
Alright. So, yeah, that was a lot of damage Scotty just took, and, I mean, at this point, he's fighting for his life, so, he's gonna have to push through the pain as he runs around to the other side of the car and, take a swing at this guy.
So really quickly for our audience, NCPD is a corporation, by the way, so it's not like what we would expect to have of police officers.
Yeah. Pretty much all organizations in the Cyberpunk universe in Night City are corporately are corporations. They're from everything from the police to
These
fast food burger chain.
These poor guys are just trying to do their job. So tell us, Scotty, what you're gonna run up and attack this guy?
Yep, and I rolled a 22, factoring in the wounded -2 for 15 damage. That has 2 6s in it.
I see this.
Solid.
Give me a
solid
2d8.
swing.
2d8. Okay.
Swing for the fences,
That's a-
buddy.
A 1 and a 2.
Ooh, I think that's a headshot.
I'll give you the headshot.
Okay.
So, I mean, this bat it's a vampire bat. It seems to have a thing for heads. So you get the death blow on this guy. So tell us what that looks like.
All right. So, Scotty, fucking riddled with bullets. Man is not in good shape right now. Pushes through the pains. He just circles around to the other side of the police vehicle, and the guy was like already kind of like in a low position because he was like ducking for cover behind the car, right?
Yep.
So Scotty just goes for like a low swing, and it hits the guy like right in the face. Like if he had any kind of like riot gear, like a or something covering his face, he was able to smash right through that into the face as sparks fly from the impact.
Right through the helmet.
Yeah, you can say it's like some of that like desperation strength at that moment. And yeah, the guy just gets kind of launched back a couple feet from the force of the swing, and that face is just like not looking good.
Oof.
Just, you know, it might have broken a nose, just maybe.
Yeah, there's teeth on the ground in front of you now.
Brutal.
So you swing that blow, and you're hurting. You as well, Harper. This is a rather macabre scene, but through your internal agents, you hear, "Nice work. Now you better move."
Ring's going to, as she coughs up blood, she is actually going to spit that at the bodies of NCPD and goes, "Fuck you, traitors, bastards, and followers." You can tell there's a little bit of vendetta with her when it comes to
Paul
that.
holsters the weapon and he comes over to comms. He's like, okay, are you gonna explain why the fuck we just flatlined two NCPD officers and you, I'm assuming it's fucking you, bashed the head of one of them and try to frame my friend here?
I think right now you need to get out of that area, so all will be explained in time. I suggest
Alright.
you keep moving.
So they're 4 blocks away. They've done this before, so Paul's gonna lead them to the nearest kind of manhole cover, and they're gonna take the sewers towards the hotel.
Okay. You guys get down in
Ring.
the sewers. Yep. Go
And
ahead.
she's following and occasionally spitting blood since, 20 HP left.
Yeah, like I'm just imagining right now, Paul started going down that ladder first, followed by Ring and Scotty, and he's just getting the blood is just dripping down on him.
Probably, but he doesn't really care at this point. So yeah, so he's gonna basically make their kind of lead them back to the hotel based off him and Scotty having done this before.
Okay. So through your comms, you hear, "Nice choice. Unfortunately, you're not out of this yet."
Hey, yeah, no fucking shit. So are you gonna start explaining why you put us in this position to begin with, or what?
I want to live.
Yes, how the fuck do we? What does it have to do with anything?
We'll see.
Oh, God, fucking
Which
riddles.
which direction are you going? Right or left?
Left.
Okay. Second. All right, so you guys take off to the left. Scotty, Ring, are you guys gonna follow Ring?
Yes, we're following
Yeah.
Raiden.
All right. So as you're traveling through the sewers, which I mean it's typical city sewers. It's fairly big down here, but and grossly disgusting. If you thought the streets were bad, the Undercity is just that much worse.
That's just the case.
Ring groans and she's like, "I swear to God, I need a fucking shower after this, along with some bandages and a bunch of other shit, probably some alcohol."
So as you're heading in the direction that you think is towards the hotel, you do notice that you're not alone down here.
It's the alligator, isn't it?
And it's got a police badge.
Wow.
The police it's the
It's
sewer division.
The police alligator. No, these are more probably or definitely vagrants, probably scabs, but we'll see. Are you just gonna push your way on through and
Are they like blocking our path?
Well, you've got a little tent city down here. So there's a small community of them that are up ahead of you.
Ring just shakes her head and is like, "We need to get through. Me and that one over there ain't."
All right, so Paul just continues on through. They don't stop to talk to no one, look at no one.
Well, these people watch you very closely as you're heading through. They don't say anything to you. They just watch you.
Good. Paul's not in the mood.
You're not in the mood. I don't think Scotty and Ring are in the mood. They're like eating out.
All right. So odd or even?
Even Steven, always.
Okay.
And that's a 2.
So you're pretty sure you're headed in the right direction. Right now, none of this looks familiar to you, though.
Yeah, it's probably been a while since. I mean, they don't have reason to go into the sewer very often, but you know. So he continues on in kind of the direction that he feels is leading them towards home. He kind of looks at the two. He's like, "How y'all holding up?" You know, besides bleeding everywhere.
I want to know why the fuck this. And she kind of pauses and goes over internal agents like, "I want to know why the fuck this Joker wanted us to fucking slaughter NCPD as much as I have a fucking vendetta against those bitches."
Don't know. It's the operative fucking. That's the real question there. And kind of looks over at Scotty. He's like, I know he says this kind of not like to them directly. You think it was that guy we were trying to track down? Might have set you up or some shit. I don't peg drug dealers to be this clever, but you never know.
I doubt it, and this seems like the work of someone else. But frankly, I'm not having fun with this game.
Yeah, me both, kid.
I'm just wanting to know what he means by he wants to live.
Yeah, who the fuck doesn't?
So as you guys are traveling through the sewers, you come into an open space. Night City doesn't really have any subways, but this area that you come into looks like it was the beginning of what might have been a subway. Obviously abandoned.
Alright, so Scotty's looking around, and I'd say, I imagine it's pretty dark down here, so he's got his flashlight.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking around, he's like, alright, which way was it?
Odd or even?
Even Steven.
Okay,
That's a 4.
You're pretty sure that you need to head to the right.
Alright. He'll shine his light towards the right. Be like,
East.
alright. I think pretty sure we go this way.
Ring just kind of shakes her head and goes, "If y'all leaving us on a wild goose chase."
Odd or even, Ring?
Even Steven.
You don't think he's going the right way?
Well,
Are you sure you're even going the right way? I mean, how often do we really come down here?
not often, but trust me, okay? I'm sure.
Yeah, my trusting you has a hole in my fucking gut at the moment.
That had nothing to do with trusting me. That has something to do with trusting whoever's trying to play with us right now.
No, so you just followed an NCPD cop. Instead of letting us come help you get out of this situation, your face is plastered all over the fucking news, and now we're in a shitstorm.
I was working an angle with that cop, alright? I would have been able to handle it until mystery person comes in, bashes their head in, and frames me for the crime, okay?
Again, I still don't think you're going the right way. We don't come down here very often. Not the first time y'all gotten us lost. Probably not
Well,
the last.
okay, so you a sewer expert now?
No, but that's what I'm saying is none of us are.
Look, let's just keep going in this direction for, I don't know, a couple minutes. See if we start seeing anything that looks vaguely fucking familiar. Is there a map nearby? I mean, this is a derelict train stop. So,
Odd or even?
even Steven, always.
No.
Oh, fantastic. All right.
So Scotty decided to go east or to the right. Ring seems to be having an issue with that. Paul.
Does Paul see anything that looks familiar to him?
Not here, no. Yeah, you. This is totally unfamiliar because you know the Night City doesn't have any subways. Not like this. This looks like an old subway station.
Oh, okay. I mean, well, they do have a metro, but okay. So this is more like kind of this.
Underground,
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is more, instead of like the air trains, this is more of like the old school tunnel. Okay. He looks from Paul to he looks from Scotty to Ring. It's like, all right, look, let's just trust the kid's word for now. Again, we'll go and we'll head in that direction for a bit, see if we come across anything vaguely familiar. I mean, he is a rat, so.
He is a rat.
It's Paul's attempt at levity.
All right, so Paul and Scotty are taken off to the right, and so this area where the subway station is at is probably about 60 yards long, and it runs east-west. And at the end of the 60 yards, there really is no openings for like stairways leading up to street level. It's basically just like a big tube. There's an obvious space where there was a plan to have some type of exit from here, and then there's a set of tracks on the far left wall, actually two sets, and there's a tunnel going beyond where this platform's at. You want to jump down in there and keep going in the same direction, or?
Not what Paul's gonna do, but he's gonna jump down first and actually help the other two down.
Okay, you're following along there, Ring?
Ring's just muttering in Italian that these fuckers are gonna get her killed. But yes, she's following.
Okay.
Yep, this guy's going too.
So you guys get down you headed down this tunnel, and through your comms, it's time for the next phase. I will
Please
give
tell
you,
me there's less bullets in this one.
that all depends on you.
Of course it does.
The way I see it, you figured out something which gives you a form of immortality. I want that.
Yeah, we don't exactly know how it works ourselves, dude.
Wrong answer. Good luck.
Fuck.
Gonna continue going down this subway rail?
She just kind of looks at the other and goes, something tells me one of us is gonna die today.
Maybe. Probably not the first time though. Might be the last time. Who knows? But I'm starting to think this person knows more about us than they're letting on.
Well, they already know our names, or at least mine, and they already know about at least some of the bullshit that's going on with us. Just want to know who the fuck this person is.
Yeah, give me both.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he knows us that well, he would have known we know nothing. We know about the clones and shit, but we don't know how it works.
Which means they're still looking into it. And they're just taking about the most roundabout way they possibly could and trying to find out. Seriously, would kill him just to ask us? Just in a normal ass conversation.
But yeah, Paul is going to continue down the tunnel in the
Okay.
direction that he's going.
Odd or even.
So
Go ahead, Ring.
Even,
go ahead.
even Steven.
Go ahead, Ring.
Ring just sighs and starts muttering curses in Italian as she follows after and is like, this is gonna fucking get me killed, I just know it.
So you guys get down, this track ends, like dead ends, into a wall. After, well, probably about 100 yards. There is a tunnel to your left, like a walking size tunnel, basically like you're entering back into the regular sewer system. And on your right is a ladder that goes up to street level. There's a manhole cover up there. You can hear the traffic and whatnot.
So this guy's just gonna look at Paul's like, well, I'm gonna peek your head up there.
I mean, might get our bearings that way. Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, are you going up?
So yeah, he climbs up the ladder, and he very carefully kind of pushes the manhole cover up just enough to kind of get a peek.
Okay, you can tell that there is traffic above you. Give me
Obviously, he waits till it stops. He's not stupid.
Odd or even?
Even Steven.
Okay. You're getting ready to push that thing up. You know, you're listening. It's like, okay, you hear a couple cars. You hear one drive right over the top of that manhole cover, and it just gives you this eerie feeling because you're like inches away from where this vehicle just drove over the top of this thing. You hear the manhole cover kind of shift a little bit as it drives over. And you go to push this thing up. The sounds like everything's passed. You go to push this thing up. And I'm going to give you an evasion roll. So go ahead and make it.
Alright. It's a 19. I'm gonna slap another luck on there, make that an even 20.
All right, you go to push this thing up, and you just barely get it up to where you're starting to lift yourself up to look a little bit, and something hits that manhole cover hard, and you just barely get your fingers out of there before you lose them.
Lose him.
The manhole cover comes down, and you know you're not like fully right under it, but it does catch you on the top of the head a little bit, so you are going to take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
You get knocked a little bit, man. That's like a minor concussion.
Daddy, yeah.
You
fucking
lose.
Paul's cursing.
Yeah.
He's cursing up a storm.
You don't black out, but literally sight, hearing, gone. It's only you know, maybe not even 2 seconds, but it feels like a lifetime because you can't see anything, you can't hear anything, you can't smell anything. Still conscious. And although it feels like a long time, within just a few seconds everything starts coming back to you.
Yeah. He's cussing up a storm. He's kind of shaking his head, and he's gripping the ladder tightly so he doesn't fall off of it. But as his senses and stuff comes back to him, kind of gets his bearings, and he's like, okay. He tries again. He's listening for the traffic to stop, and he's gonna lift it up a little bit again, just to see if he can get a better picture of where they're at in relation to where they're going.
You manage to, you get it up and kind of look out there. You recognize where this is at. You see your favorite little eatery off to the right.
Uncle Lau's. Okay. He's like, all right, we're a couple blocks near the hotel, and he knows it's off to the west. So does that other kind of sewer passage head west?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so he heads back down the ladder. He's like, all right, we're going in the right direction. Uncle Lau's is right near here, so we're about 2 blocks away. So he kind of points off to the tunnel. He's like, well, that should lead us closer. So he heads off in that direction.
All right. So for you two who stayed down, not up there, obviously, I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll, because you're not stabilized. So.
What, roll first aid?
Yeah, do that.
Okay. Definitely not my specialty.
I'm gonna add to luck and make it a 19.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Okay, so Scotty, I am going to have you take 3 more points of damage because you're still bleeding.
Okay.
Ring, you do manage to stabilize yourself, so you stop bleeding. So Paul, you get back down. Are you? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can say you.
Okay.
Apologies.
So you get back down the ladder, and you notice that Ring is kind of bandaging herself up, plugging the holes essentially. Scotty appears to be struggling with this, and he is bleeding pretty good.
So Paul is going to stop, and he's gonna help him patch himself up as best they can. Where is my technique? No, it's not technique.
First aid.
It's in the technique.
It's the technique. I can't. There's my first aid. All right. He's gonna seek to patch him up.
Ooh.
That is a 12, but I'm gonna toss my last 2 points of luck to make that a 14.
Okay. All right, you get him stabilized. All right, so now you're at least bandaged up to the point where you're not bleeding badly.
All right. Scotty back. Thanks. Never been really good at that myself.
Yeah, you probably should learn, kid.
Maybe once we get out of here.
All right. So Paul's going to start leading him down the hall, the tunnel. Excuse me, not the hallway.
Okay. So, Scotty, odd or even?
Even Steven.
All right. I would say that you're a little skeptical as to whether you're actually going the right way or not.
Okay.
Although you originally are the ones who wanted to go this way, but you know that there's a ladder over here that leads up to the street.
I mean, the one that Paul just poked his head out of.
Yep.
He's like, Paul, what'd you see when you poked your head out there?
Oh, saw kind of Uncle Lau's, which is again, it's about 2 blocks from the hotel, and I know based on kind of where it was, hotel's west. I'm not saying this is going to lead us exactly there, but this is heading west, and will get us closer at the very least.
Sure, I guess. He's not looking super good right now. It's like, you're sure about that?
Yeah, look, if he checks his agent, we'll give it 5 minutes. If we're not in kind of familiar territory, we'll just head topside and make our way there. We're close enough. All right, just 5 minutes, kid.
Right.
I want to keep as low profile as possible. And he kind of looks at the both of them. You guys are bleeding like stuck pigs. You're gonna stand out even in this fucking city.
Yeah, don't need to tell me twice about that.
Let's just go. I need a damn shower.
All right.
You need a lot more than a shower, but yeah, that'll probably help.
You guys head on down this tunnel. I'm going to have each one of you give me a perception check, please.
Is hearing involved in this?
Yes.
Okay, so that is
18.
Be
17.
a 22.
Okay, so like I said, this is like entering back into the sewers. So this tunnel it's maybe 2 people wide. So you're looking at maybe 5 to 7 feet, somewhere in there. 2 people could comfortably walk down this thing. You get about 50 feet down, and there's like an iron gating that runs. The wall kind of ends on the left side, and the gate keeps on going, and it looks like the whole thing kind of opens up more, so there's more passageway on the other side of this gate. As you continue on that way, you go maybe another 20-30 feet, and the gate now is completely encompassing the end of where you're at. You can tell that there's a larger tunnel on the other side of this. So you have like a metal or iron wall that runs about 20 feet, and then at the end is a gate made of the same material. Massive padlock, chained. Looks kind of rusty.
Well, Paul's gonna try and tear it off.
Go for it.
What do you want me to roll for that?
I
think
am
athletics would probably be
athletics, huh? Okay, go for it.
maybe, or
Roll
like
it.
endurance or something. I don't know.
We'll do
It's really
athletics. That's fine.
Okay.
Not exactly sure how athletics it plays in ripping chains off of doors, but
That is a 19. Well, here's the way I'm going to describe it. He looks around. He finds like this kind of rebar hole, and he uses that kind of twisting it, the torque and stuff like that to leverage it and kind of break off that rusty chain.
okay. So
Or attempt to, rather.
Paul grabs his piece of rebar and starts wrenching on this chain, and I mean, it looks like he's making some progress. The whole gate is shaking. Scotty, you catch movement on the other side of the gate. You don't really see what's there, but you know something moved just as Paul is busting this chain, popping the chain off the door.
Alright, he's gonna shine his light, his flashlight over there, see if you can catch it back. Guys, pretty sure I just saw something moving back there.
Did you get a good look at it? And at that, Paul, so the chain's off, right?
Chain's off.
Okay. Paul pulls his revolver, and he looks like he's getting ready to pull the I guess the gate door open.
Okay. Harper, what are you doing?
She's just behind the other two.
Bringing up the rear. Okay.
Okay, yeah, Paul's gonna pull that gate open and head in.
Pull that gate open and head in. All right. Scotty,
Yep.
give me a perception check.
16.
All right. As Paul opens that gate up and heads in, just at the last second, you catch movement. And you're flashing your flashlight and you see something glint. And like it catches on some bright metal. Paul.
Yo.
Roll evasion.
Alright, here we go. That is a 17.
So you head through this door and you feel, just your yeah, I know you're not a solo, but the combat sense alone, you feel something move up on you quickly and rip into you.
Oh, fantastic. Let's see what happens.
So the first ripper hits you for 14 points of damage.
Alright, thankfully my... Wait, no, melee is halved,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Oh, so that is gonna be 7 points of damage. Okay.
And roll evasion for the second one.
Stand by.
And that does ablate your armor, by the way.
Yep. Evasion again. That's a 19. Ugh, well, and I'm out of luck, so yeah, it's gonna hit.
And that one does 11 damage.
That's 11. Alright. Let's do 4 damage.
And with that, Scotty, I am going to give... I mean, you there's really not enough space in here to get past Paul. Because he was hit pretty much... He maybe got a foot and a half through that door. Like, on his second step, he got nailed. But I will give you reaction if you have something. You can scream like a little girl and run if you want to.
Not quite. Let's see. He's already got one hand on with the flashlight.
Gonna throw
So
the
I guess
flashlight?
no. So I guess he's gonna. So he can't get around Paul, but would he be able to have like an angle to shoot around him at this person that's in front of him?
If you don't have any type of optics at this point, or like a laser sighting on your weapon, it's you can, but you're going to take that shot. It's going to be a tough shot to hit anything, and
Regardless of having a flashlight to illuminate,
it's still going to be a tough shot. And this, you're pretty sure this person's on the other side of Paul.
Okay. I guess then in that case,
You can still take a shot, or two, maybe even.
he's gonna hold out his gun and back up, and currently he's gonna wait for a. He's gonna wait until there's a clear shot, so he doesn't accidentally hit Paul.
Okay. And Paul, you're up.
Oh, Paul's gonna open fire.
Okay, go for it.
Cause he just got stabbed. he's not happy about it.
Twice.
Twice. So that's got 21 for 15 damage.
Okay, that hits nothing.
Okay. Yeah, that was it.
Harper.
She's just seeing all this shit going on, but since she can't get past because she's kind of behind Scotty, she's gonna.
If you,
She's just kind of watching.
Do you have any type of optics?
Nope.
Okay, so you're basically only seeing, because it is dark, you're only seeing where the flashlight that Scotty has is going.
Yeah,
And
so
the
she's not
muzzle
really sure
flash.
what the fuck's going on other than hearing gunfire and
Okay. Scotty,
Yeah. So
you see in the muzzle flash from Paul's shot, you see what looks like it looks obviously a person, very pale white, so they've probably been down here a long time.
okay, so I mean, if he's able to see that, does he have a clear shot, or at least one where
You can try to take a shot.
where he won't hit Paul?
You can try and take a shot. If you roll a nat 1, I mean, all bets are off.
Okay. I guess I'll.
Friendly fire is a thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, if I got, let's take the shot, I guess.
Let's do it.
As a 14.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna mess with that. Sorry.
Actually, with being wounded, that's actually a 12.
Ah,
And I can take another shot, but I'm just not going to because I don't think I'm hitting that thing unless I roll like a super good nat 10.
okay, that's up to you.
Yeah,
All
so I
right.
guess Scotty he'll take some distance and he'll focus on trying to keep the light on this person.
All right. Well, at least that might help with Paul.
So, Paul,
Mhm.
all you hear is in a really scratchy, low, "Get out!"
Just trying to go home, buddy.
Get out! Roll evasion.
All right. Rolling evasion. That's 20.
20 against a nat 1. Odd or even?
Even Steven.
All right, so this guy misses you and loses his footing. And ends up, you think, on the floor. You're up.
Okay. Fuck it, we're gonna fire again. Yeah, at the spot where Paul kind of thinks he's at.
Okay, go for it.
That is a 30 for 14 damage.
Okay. Wow. Oh, wrong. Well, yeah, you did a lot better than that.
Oh, it was a nat 10, by the way.
Yep. All right, so you shoot this guy. Ah! Ah!
We don't want any fucking trouble. We just want to go home.
Go home. I just want to go home.
Yeah, you and us both. So how about you go home and we go home?
You hear him scrambling around like he's getting back up to his feet. You go home. Get out of my home. You go home. I just want to go home.
It's fucking crazy guy.
We're just passing through.
Just passing
Be out of your hair.
My hair. You want my hair?
Oh,
They come for my hair.
It's got to deal with the cyber cycles. Why? Oh boy.
What you gonna do?
Well, whose turn is it?
At this point, it'd be Scotty's turn.
Yeah. Paul is going to try. First of all, Paul is going to move. He's going to try to move out of that fucking doorway and
Okay.
I guess try and make his way to the other side of that particular area. But he is going to move out of that hallway.
It would appear that this guy is moving away from you.
Okay. Paul doesn't chase him. Lets him go on his way.
And it is a sewer, but this particular area seems to have just a little bit more of that foul human sweat and excrement and urine smell to it.
Yeah, it's a sewer. No surprise.
Alright, so Scotty he'll take a few steps forward, not like fully approaching the guy, but kind of letting himself be known. It's like
You shine your light on him, and you can tell that he's moving away from you, and he starts to move a little quicker when you shine your light on him.
it's like, hey buddy, you look like you're in pain.
Ah, my hair! You can't have it. It's mine.
I don't want your hair. Listen, you sound like you're in pain. Do you want something that can help take away the pain?
Is Scotty about the drug deal right now? Is he?
Give me a roll for that, brother. What are you using? How are you talking to this guy?
I guess that would be
Yeah,
persuasion.
man's about to do a fucking drug deal in the middle of combat situation.
Social. Let's see. Oh, we just got a
Welcome in,
raid. Hey,
Stormy
Stormy.
D and the
Awesome.
crew. Thank you for the raid.
Oh, hello everyone.
Absolutely.
Welcome into our situation where our fixer over here is about to make a drug deal mid-combat.
Well, it's mid-combat-ish. He's backed off for now,
All right. So what? Persuasion, bribery. I mean, what do you?
I think persuasion's probably the best one to go right now, because right now he's trying to earn a little bit of the guy's trust, trying to sound sympathetic, gentle, stuff like that.
Slimy, sleazy. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
So I rolled a 21. Let's see, -2 from the wounded, but I'm gonna pump 3 luck into that to bring it up to a 22.
Okay. So you're asking this guy if he wants something to make him feel better.
Yeah, to get rid of the pain.
Oh, the pain! I want to feel something. No pain. No pain. You can't have my hair.
Alright, he's gonna reach into his coat and he's gonna pull out a dose of blue glass, and he's going to he's gonna kind of he's not gonna approach to give it to him, but he's gonna kind of roll it across the floor towards the guy, take that, you'll feel better.
FBI, open up!
Take that. Take that. He looks at you. He's still trying to move away from you. He's looking at you. Take that. Take that. You'll feel better.
Sky steps back a bit to see if that'll make him feel comfortable enough to approach to where the blue glass is.
Well, he's not approaching you. Are you approaching him?
Well, yeah, but I mean, you said when Scotty stepped forward, he stepped back. So Scotty's stepping back to kind of give him that room.
Yeah, he's moving away from you.
And this guy's go on, take it. It'll make the pain go away.
Go on, take it. It'll make the pain go away.
he's okay. The guy's repeating everything he says. Hold on, he gets an idea. It's I will take it and use it on myself.
Paul's watching this. He's like, kid, we ain't got time for this, all right? You're trying to help him, fine. You gave him the whatever the fuck that is. Let's get going.
Look, I'm just trying to get him out of our head. And he's like saying this like in a whisper to Paul. He's like, look, I'm just trying to get the guy out of our hair. If he takes
Hair!
that, he'll be out of our
He wants my hair!
I don't want your hair!
Roll evasion.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god. When he roll evasion, did he run up on me?
Yeah, he's coming at you. You said hair again.
Oh my god. 18.
Okay, that 27 is gonna hit.
Okay.
For 16 points.
Okay, that actually puts me at 0.
Oh, we just dropped somebody. Well, are you sure you still have your SP half SP?
I mean that's halved, and I
Yeah.
had like 7, so it's like, wait, let me. I was at 7.
All right.
Yeah, no, that puts me at 0.
All right, so this guy just drops Scotty. Like, yeah, one of those rippers just rips right into him, right through the chest. Don't know
And
whether
Paul
it hit
kinda-
anything vital or not, but
Paul kind of steps in. Hey, look, we're leaving. We don't want your hair. I'm gonna get my friend, and we're gonna go.
we don't want your hair.
Nope.
We don't want your
no
hair.
hair.
Here, take this. You'll feel better.
Yeah, you take that, and Paul kind of picks up Scotty off the floor, and just starts moving backwards and moving, I guess, towards the exit.
I just took out one Infinity Core, maybe. Okay.
Ring's just
I'm
backtracked
not
to the right.
dead.
I'm out. I'm done. Nope. Back to the ladder. Back. Let's go back to the ladder, please.
Yeah, Paul's gonna start moving away. So quick question before I make my decision: is there, like, I guess, on the other side of this area, is there
Yep.
like a tunnel, a way out?
Yep.
Well,
Scotty is laying there basically unconscious at this point, bleeding. So I mean, what are you?
well, Paul's gonna move away from this psycho and move towards that side.
So you're gonna go
of
across.
there. Yep, he's moving away and across.
Well, you're gonna have to pass by him to do that, because that's the direction that he's heading.
Never mind. Paul's gonna head out the fucking gate and towards the ladder.
Okay. Out the gate towards the ladder. Harper, what are you doing?
She's headed back towards the ladder.
Okay. All right, so you guys head back towards the ladder. Scotty, it appears you've been left in the sewer.
No,
No.
Paul
No,
picked
Rob
him up.
grabbed him.
Oh, you picked him up. Okay. All right, give me a odd or even.
Even Steven.
All right. So you have one Scotty over your shoulder. Scotty, give me a death save.
All right. Let's see. D10. That's a 7, which is equal to my body.
Ooh, oh boy.
Okay. Next roll be against a 6, by the way.
All right.
Ooh.
All right.
Ugh.
So you get back out into the main, what looks like subway tunnel. So you have the choice of going to the right, back the way you came, or you can try the ladder. Of course, you're going to have to carry the body up the ladder.
Yeah. Well, before they go up the ladder, Paul's going to try and help stabilize Scotty.
Ring will assist if she's able to.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me a roll.
All right. Where
First aid.
is Steve first?
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
okay. Hold on. Who's going first?
I'm gonna actually have Ring go first, and Paul's going to assist.
Going to assist. Okay.
Yeah, like never mind.
Scotty, give me another death save against a 6, please.
Uh,
Woo! Okay.
Okay. Next one will
Alright,
be
I'm
against.
good. I'm good.
Next one will be against a 5.
All right.
I tried.
All right, Paul. Paul's gonna try to stabilize.
So for those of y'all that, since y'all didn't see it, I just rolled a nat 1 on a
Yes.
straight A check.
Scotty,
Yeah.
give me another death save against a 5.
Another one? That one, it wasn't even the not one. Jesus.
I think he's really trying to kill
That's
us.
10.
Oh,
Okay, I'm dead.
Oh, a nat 10. Oof. Yuck. Okay. So Paul, as you're trying to, Harper does her thing, trying to help him, and it does not seem to help at all. As a matter of fact, the bleeding gets worse. And as you're trying to patch or cover or whatever you're trying to do,
well, it's a
I'll-
chest wound, so
I'll-
he's trying to put pressure on that.
I'll let you describe it, but you feel like a machine that just stopped. You just feel Scotty stop. Go ahead and describe it.
So yeah, so Paul's trying to stem the bleeding here, and then again with a chest wound, you can't pack it or anything, so he's trying to put pressure on it and kind of wrap something around. He takes the shredded pieces of his shirt and trying to kind of wrap a makeshift bandage, put pressure on the wounds. But he can, as he's doing this, again, Scotty's just bleeding out. You can kind of feel his heartbeat slowing down, and after a while, his attempts to patch up Scotty kind of slow and then stop as he feels Scotty's heart finally stop.
Ring just kind of looks at him as she sees this, and she's like, "Did he just?"
Yeah, he's gone. Don't know what happens now, but not gonna leave his body here. So let's get it topside. We'll fucking walk the rest of the way. Honestly, at this point, I don't give a shit who sees us.
Okay.
And he kind of goes over the internal comms. Says, I hope you're happy. We're playing your fucking game, and now my friend's dead.
But
So
is he really?
I don't fucking know. All right. You seem to know quite a bit about us. We know shit about you. And again, if you really did know who we are and what's going on, we have no idea how this whole fucking process works. So I can't really tell you if he's dead or not. But right now, he's dead. So, and Paul lifts Scotty's body up, tosses it over his shoulder, and he's going to proceed to climb up the ladder.
Okay.
Ring will follow after.
You get up the ladder to street level, and it's an odd sight as you push the body of your friend out of this manhole in the middle of the street onto the street. And you climb up there. People are beeping at you as they drive around. Doesn't seem to slow the traffic too much, although you do see some people on the sidewalk that kind of look at you and they begin to move off quickly. They don't want any
Paul
part of
doesn't
this.
really pay them any mind. Again, he's at this point he's tired, he's beat up, he's frustrated, and he really doesn't give a shit who sees or doesn't. So he's moving off towards the hotel.
And as you're walking that way through the comms, you hear the voice again. You know what I want. You will let me in.
Why do you want this so badly? It's not even really worth it in the end.
I mean, just hear me out for a minute. We've lost memories. There's pieces of memories that we don't have because of this. And eventually you start to lose a sense of yourself. You don't
She ain't
know.
wrong.
You get to a point where you don't even know what's real anymore.
Do you understand what it is to have nothing else to lose?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
More than you'll ever realize.
Every fucking day. And here's the thing. Hopefully, you have memories of things that you've lost. We fucking don't.
And the memories we do have, we don't know if they're true or not.
So, whatever it is you're looking for, look elsewhere. And at this point, Paul actually shuts off the, at least for himself, he shuts off his internal agent and just...
So for you, Ring, since you're the only one who can hear anything at this point, the voice tells you, I have answers that you want. You have what I want. For now, this is over. We'll meet again.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Just hope my friend survives this.
So you take your friend's body back to the hotel, which is again an odd sight. Maybe not at this point with you folks, but
Well, they actually, being that they live at the hotel, I'm assuming there's a surface entrance that they can take to get to the elevator.
Yeah.
So he takes that. He doesn't go through the front door. He takes that to get into the building and into the elevators and down into the bunker.
So you get down to the bunker, and everything's obviously fixed at this point. You have new fish, by the way. The
Fantastic.
Lights come on, the fish tank, everything is working good. You walk in, bloody, nasty. And the only thing you hear is, hey, you got any more of those beers? We're gonna stop right there.
Are you fucking kidding me? Is he back?
Sawyer, my boy.
That is the end of episode 1. So welcome back to the BOR. Awesome. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. We'll kick back into the main storyline next week. So this was just kind of a run up for season 2 to give us an opener, introduce some new characters, maybe a new threat. Awesome. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, was not expecting to lose anybody, but hey, fuck it. Shit happens.
Yeah.
When
It's
Scotty
Cyberpunk.
wakes up, he's gonna be pissed.
So, and thank you everybody in the audience. Welcome in to the folks from Stormy D's stream. Thank you very much for popping in and hanging out for a bit. Please do give us a follow. Check us out anytime. We do. Right now we do 2 streams a week. We do our talk show on Wednesday night, which is Rob. You want to tell them about the update log?
Yeah, sure. So for those of you who have not seen the update log, it's every Wednesday night at 8 EST, 8 p.m. EST, and we just dive into everything game related. It's a cross between a podcast and kind of like Greg said, talk show. We talk about the industry, what's latest news, what's going on, new games, scandals. We give our opinion, and again, this is all of mostly almost exclusively our opinion on such things, and also we are game creators ourselves, and we talk about that every so often. We're coming up with a game ourselves that's in the development process right now, so keep an eye out for that. There's more to come on that. And yeah, next week we will be diving into a couple of different issues regarding NFTs rearing their ugly heads again in the industry. Hopefully not, but maybe we might be talking about some more potential layoffs for those of you who are interested. Between the latter half of 2023 and the first month of 2024, we've lost 6,000 developers in the industry. It's been a wild ride. So
Just a little.
And
Yeah.
and Power World came out. For those of you who don't know, we actually did a discussion on that.
Pokemon
that
with
whole
guns.
situation. Yeah,
Woo!
Pokemon with guns. It was a couple episodes back, I think. So check that out if you're interested. Yeah, that's the update log.
And of course, we have our main Digimon didn't have guns. We have our main stream here with the BOR. We did one season last year. This is starting off season 2. So episode 2 will be next Thursday. So every Thursday night you can join us for one of these RP streams. And then the week after that, we are doing something a little different because we work a lot with other creators and studios, publishers such as Free League. So we've had several of the developers for Free League, different Free League games, such as Luke Stratton, and several others that have been on the show. And we like to do one-shots of those games, at the minimum one-shots. We did do a short-run series of Alien a little while back, so check that out if you're interested.
Did a one-shot of Witcher as well.
Yep, we did. We had Cody Pondsmith on as well. We also work with Artel Sorian pretty closely. And which brings me to, if you are going to be attending GaryCon this year, we are developing a special 4-part series based in Cyberpunk that will be introduced at GaryCon live. So I'll be running that at GaryCon live. So if you're going to be there, check it out. Get your butt to the table. I want to play with you. And I'll also be running a Witcher game in the evening. So that'll be the same one 4 times, essentially. We were going to do something more special with that, but we kind of ran out of time and resources to do that. So we're going to do a nice little one-shot each day of the event. And sounds like we are going to also be having some swag to give away from Artel Sorian, possibly more. But yeah, join us at GaryCon. Otherwise, if you haven't followed us, give us a follow.
Give us a follow,
And-
join our Discord. That's where you'll be able to kind of directly interact with us on a day-to-day, and interact with some of the creators that we've actually sat down with on the update log that have joined our Discord. So
And also for those of you on Discord, if you haven't seen, there is a couple of new Q&A questions where you can ask these guys all kinds of questions for them to answer.
yeah,
And if we
post
don't
that
have an
question
answer
there.
for you, we'll make one up.
Maybe
Good idea.
we'll try to find the answer. Let's put it that way.
If we
All
don't
right.
know
Yeah.
what we're saying, we'll at least try to sound like we know what we're saying.
There you go.
There we go.
There, that sounds good.
Fake it till you make it, baby.
That's right.
Wow, don't listen to him, please. All right, so I think go ahead.
yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
I'm gonna set up the raid, and
Yeah, well, that's it for season 2, episode 1 of the BOR, the fan. Yeah, first death. Only took a little bit before we killed somebody off, but you guys have a good night. Thank you guys for joining us. Stormy D, thank you for the raid. We'll see you guys next Wednesday.
we love you all.
Yep.
Say bye-bye.
See you guys next time.
Adios.